Look at the Trailblazers, focused as they walked into the locker room earlier. Their job's basic tonight: get a W on their home court. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Moments away, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Portland Trailblazers here at their home, Moda Center. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. A moment here to see the numbers for Jalen Green.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
So the Houston starting 5. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Alperen Sengun out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And for Portland, inside it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Kamare in at the 3. Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now here's Van Vliet. On the wing, Green. Pass to Thompson. Hey, expanding his range. Sharpe grabs the miss. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And his athleticism is big for Sharpe in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Now here's Sengun, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
Sengun, no good on the free throw. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Sengun has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Sengun. It's so impressive.
Sharpe, no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The 3 is up. And Thompson gets the 3.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. We talked about Fred VanVleet and how Coach hopes to counter him. Coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Simons. He just could not put it together in that loss to the Clippers. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Sengun finds Van Vliet. Over Sharpe. And Ayton pulls it down. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, that's a shame, because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Thompson passes to Brooks. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Here's Brooks. The Blazers making their last shot. Here's Thompson. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, doing damage above the rim.
Hey,
that was our
thanks for
AT&T
watching.
5G Slam Cam. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, the Blazers with the draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
All right, Shams, thank you. Now here's Grant. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor. Pass to Simons. Grant outside. Clock at 6. And there's Ayton on the assist from Grant.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Van Vliet outside. And a miss there on the triple.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And there's a pick. Here's Grant. Rebounded by Green. Rockets trail by 4. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
Green's checked in for Houston. Tate comes in for Van Vliet. Here's Kamari. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. It's Avdia on the wing. Inside. Lets a floater go. Here's Henderson. Got a hand on it. Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. Takes it inside. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And they pick up 2.
Whoa! Scoot! What a move!
Outside, Green. Sweet little floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
For Portland, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Kamari. Back to Henderson. Ayton with a screen. Over Green. Second chance effort. Ayton, no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Thompson. He nails it, and we're tied. Thompson's got 7.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Ayton. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. It's all tied up in Portland.
Hey, thanks for watching, y'all.
As we get
Appreciate
set
it.
to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Shepard, Jayshawn Tate out there with Green. Then it's Green, and it's Whitmore in at the 3. Now here's Tate. No points so far. Now Whitmore. And he buries his first look.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Williams. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Back to Henderson for 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Houston in the lead. To the wing on the left. Green against Avdia. And it's Green missing. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Avdia passes to Henderson. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Murray from outside. Portland no good that time either. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. That one's good from Green. And the assist from Tate. Green's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Henderson for 3. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
The response from Scoot in answer 3. What a back and forth. Oh, my.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize this guy's potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
So it's Portland now, after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. And they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. Here's Shepard. No points yet. Back to Tate. With the drive, and finished off by Tate.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a new group getting ready for Portland. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. Grant comes in for Murray. Sharp, he's checked in for Kamara. And Simon is subbed in for Henderson. Now here's Grant. Avdia outside. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Avdia's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
When Jeremy Grant is dishing out an assist, that is a great sign for this team.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or 2. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Thompson, no good.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Grant. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 9.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Grant outside. Outside Sharp from the arc. Eason pulls it in. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Holiday passes to Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
A minute and a half left to play in the first half. There's Simons with a 3. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Houston leading by 3. On the wing, Brooks. Defended by Avdia. And Brooks is good for 3. 5 points in the game.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Sharp passes to Simons. Will it go? Got it. 2 for 5 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Holiday. Yet to see a basket. And that one's good.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
Holiday against Simons.
74.
Grant outside. Simons outside. Another miss by Simons. Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Holiday finds Brooks. Holiday taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. And it's Brooks missing. It's Avdia on the wing. Down low. Portland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for Portland, DeAndre Ayton taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. Both teams deciding to change it up. That one's no good. It could go. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Rockets ahead, up 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Bunch of road games coming up. This could be a good challenge for them.
Yeah, it could bond these guys together, help team chemistry. Depends on what these guys are made of. And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Portland Trail Blazers.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Amin Thompson.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Shaden Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here's Green. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Now the Blazers on the move for the tie. And Grant finishes it off. Grant's got his second basket on the night.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Thompson's shot is off. Portland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Yep, that one goes. Thompson's got 13 now.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer this rookie can be. Thompson just doing whatever he wants right now.
Here's Sharp. Another one falls for Portland.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Green against Sharp. On the attack, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, man, you want to talk about taking flight? That's exactly what he did, making it look effortless.
Simons passes to Sharp. Goes goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Sharp's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their spot.
Brooks the screen on Sharp. Green for three. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Simons. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base, and for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
Now here's Thompson. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, I like when Thompson goes in strong like this. We're just forcing the defense to act.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves. But that's...
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Thompson's got 15 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Sharp against Green. It's Sharp on the wing. 10 points for him. And he drops it in from the low post. 12 points for him.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Green against Sharp. Thompson outside. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul. And some changes here for Portland. Avdia comes in for Sharp. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. Green's checked in for Houston. Tate comes in for Van Vliet. Pass to Kamari. To the paint. Here's Henderson. Rebounded by Green. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Brooks to the inside. Tate's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the...
Oh, yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Thompson. And it's Portland with a rebound. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Pass to Kamari. And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Green, defended by Henderson. Green, the pass to Tatum, shoots over Ayton, and another miss by Houston. Trailblazers lead by 6. Henderson outside. Pass to Kamari. Grant outside. Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
They haven't looked the same on defense during this second half. Seems like they are relaxing and allowing them to get whatever shot they want.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Outside for Green. Shot clock at 6. And Richard, the former 2nd overall pick in 2021. We all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
That one's off.
very good from here. Green over 80% from the line.
And some changes here for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Murray comes in for Grant, and it's Ben in for Kamara. Whitmore's checked in for Houston. Shepard comes in for Thompson. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Murray. Basket counts.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Shepard. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Avdia. Tate grabs the board. Here's Whitmore. Driving in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps a grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Portland. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Whitmore. Tari Eason is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Green, and it's Shepard in at the point guard.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Here's McGowan's. Eason with a steal. Pass to Green. To the middle. Outside Eason. On the wing, Green. 6 to shoot. Back to Eason. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Henderson. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist by Shepard. Shepard's got 3 assists in the game. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Avdia passes to Williams. Henderson with it. Drives to the hoop. And there's the rejection. Pass to Whitmore. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Whitmore.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Walker, he's checked in for Portland. Rupert comes in for McGowan's. Landale's checked in for the Rockets. Williams comes in for Tate. Avdia outside. Shot from 12. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Whitmore. Nice D from Avdia. The Trailblazers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. They set the pick. Fires the 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Pass to Whitmore. The shot comes out. Nice D from Avdia. And here's Henderson.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Right side Whitmore. Here's Shepard. Looking to win the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Scoot Henderson. He misses the free throw. Grant, soft touch, but hard-nosed. That's Reed Shepard.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star.
A line change here for Portland. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Sengun checked in for Landale. Dylan Brooks comes in for Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Jalen Green subbed in for Williams. Rockets trail by 10. Outside for Green. The 3 is up. Green, money from deep.
And it's encouraging to watch Green knock down the triple. Needs to keep doing this.
Pass to Aiden. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Shoots over Ayton. Şengün, no good. Portland leading by 9. Here's Sharp, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
Here's Green. Ooh, Green wanted those two. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Ayton against Şengün. Ayton with a screen. And here's Simons outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Green, the pass to Thompson. Can't hit from in close. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Shepherd.
First team foul. Rocket substitution, number 5, Fred VanVleet.
1:29 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Again, the miss by Portland. Rockets trail by 9. To the paint. Here's Green. Sharp grabs the miss. Portland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Grant outside. VanVleet against Simons. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Trailblazers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
Yeah, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And it's Şengün with the ball for Houston. 11-point game. He shoots a 3. Portland grabs the miss. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Pass to Brooks.
Dylan Brooks, 3 points.
And so Portland takes the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Deni Avdija.
Business mode.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Let's Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Minnesota. Right now, they've been able to gather the 8th best record in the conference as the latter part of the season approaches.
Well, for the Timberwolves, this was not the kind of season they had in mind. There are teams that would be satisfied with their position in the standings, but not one coming off the kind of terrific season they enjoyed last year.
Yeah, but let's not call it a lost season yet. There's still the possibility that they can make a strong run of the playoffs. And if that happens, all their regular season woes will be forgotten.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 5. Doris, in this one, we've got two very good shooting teams that love to focus on that 3-ball.
Well, there are certain organizations that lean heavily into this age of analytics. Both of these teams like to value the shots you most want. That's at the rim and now the 3-point perimeter opportunity. So let it fly, guys.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Shots good by Mitchell.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
And here is DiVincenzo. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Has to Gobert. DiVincenzo with it, guarded by Garland. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
For 3, Mitchell. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against the Knicks in New York. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
This is something Edwards is getting better and better at, facilitating for his guys.
Garland kicks to Allen. Garland against Gobert. Here's Mobley. Trains the 3-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Mobley against Randle. Now here's McDaniels. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. No good. Wade with the defensive effort. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. Now, he feels like Darius Garland is the key to that offense. Coach said not many people can stay in front of Garland one-on-one. He's so shifty. So the rotations defensively have to be decisive and quick. And at the other end, we want to force him to work defensively. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Boy, the added strength of Rudy Gobert over the years helps him complete the end one. You get the sense this guy loves to score the basketball.
Mike Conley's checked in for McDaniels. LeVert's checked in for Cleveland. And the free throw, no good.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Hands it from downtown.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
Here's Mitchell. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Oh, here's Edwards. What a tremendous game he played against New York. No one near Randle as he lets it go. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Credit Julius Randle. Off-season preparation trying to build the 3-point range.
Down low, here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
For three, Edwards. A shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Mobley outside. Mitchell finds LeVert. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about the response by Karis LeVert? This guy wanted to get it right back.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Back to Conley. That one drops for him.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look right at the cup. Nicely done.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Trailing by 5. Allen, a screen on Conley. Steps back. There's Garland. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Gobert, the pass to Randall. Out to Edwards. Right side, Conley. 6 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Really struggled in the loss against Oklahoma City. Randall against Mobley. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Randall. Edwards got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Conley against Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Now here's Conley. Launches from deep. No good there. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
We got Joe Ingles. Reed is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Nakia Alexander-Walker. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Jerome passes to Strus. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Takes a 3. Niang, no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Strus's shot is good.
Max Strus shot ready off the catch. Pretty.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. 4-point game. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Here's Jerome. Joe Ingles picking up that last basket. Reed against him. Inside. Here's Jerome. And it goes down 2 points.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Conley Conley scanning the floor. To the right side. Here's Reed. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. And the three ball is good. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves. Allen outside. LeVert finds Niang. Oh, LeVert in position.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Strus. Back to Conley. Here's Alexander Walker, off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 5. The wide open shot from Strus, and it's off from three-point range. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Strus. They get it back. Reed. Out to Conley. Here's McDaniels. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option for three-point territory. What a look there.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Minnesota making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Joe Ingles. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Mike Conley. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Dean Wade comes in for George Niang. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Now here's Edwards. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Edwards with it. 5 points in the game. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. To the paint. Here's Strus. Goes back up. And rejection by McDaniels.
You have to be careful when Jaden McDaniels is in your area as an offensive player. This guy is so elite defensively.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Fours checked in. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Mitchell. McDaniels kicks to Randle. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots over Garland. Shot's good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now this quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Now Garland. His last outing with 20 points. Wade, good.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Edwards getting the close range, too.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Mitchell dishes to Wade. Fires for 3. And it's Mitchell missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Cranes the 19-footer. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
There's Garland. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
I think for the Timberwolves, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control.
The only person who can stop Edwards is Edwards. You can maybe slow him down, but he has this natural physical ability, and the skill level continues to advance, Ernie.
Yeah, stronger than a lot of forwards, and he can ball.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Wade in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Julius Randle, Garland kicks to Mitchell. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul. Minnesota leading by 6. And here's Randle. Puts up a 3. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert is going to be terrific on the glass.
Outside Garland. Wade kicks to Mobley. Over in the corner, Allen. Pass to Garland. Puts up a deep 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 10. McDaniels a screen on Mitchell. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
That's a big donut, folks, here.
Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Offensive rebound. It's Edwards on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
And vertical threat that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Here's Garland. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Here is Edwards after the made shot from Evan Mobley. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
The wide open look here for Garland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'll tell you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back. While we love his ability to attack the rim, he just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. And that'll be his third foul so far. Some changes for Minnesota. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. A switch here also for Cleveland. LeVert's checked in.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first three of the night.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. Minnesota making some changes. Garza's checked in, and it's Joe Ingles in for McDaniels. Timberwolves leading by 7. Conley with the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell wide open. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
I tell you, give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
To the inside. Here's Ingles. Alexander Walker on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. And that one drops for him. Alexander Walker's got 7 points.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Back to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Puts one up from 19. Beyond the arc. Garland, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Garza. Still scoreless. Conley for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. And now a 10-point Minnesota lead.
You have got to be aware of where Mike Conley is. He's so capable outside the arc.
Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Hits it from 3-point range. Garland's got his second basket.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Garza. Allen defending. Conley against Garland. Pass to Ingles. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. No good on that one. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. They've got Reed, Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Miller, and it's Minot in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, if you're a point guard like Darius Garland, at his size, you've got to be able to get into that mid-range bag. Very well done.
Reed the pass to Alexander Walker. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Alexander Walker. The three-pointer, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers, trailing by 5. And it's LeVert on the follow.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Back to Conley. LeVert grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Stolen by Conley. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Clock up 2 there.
Mike Conley out in transition on the break, eager to help his team convert. Nicely done.
Garland against Conley. Outside Garland. Off with the layup. Minnesota leading by 5. Outside Conley. Shoots over Garland. Conley's shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. LeVert finds Wade, and it's Wade with the jam.
Don't you love how LeVert looks for his guys, totally unselfish, does whatever it takes to get the win.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He said nobody thought we'd be in this position right now, and we are. He said he was proud of his guys, but he also said, now go finish this thing off and get this win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Garland is checked in for Ty Jerome. Good work there as it goes. 11 points for Jaden McDaniel.
McDaniels making excellent use of the mid-range there.
DiVincenzo against Garland. Wade, a screen on DiVincenzo. Garland, no good.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Randall, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Wade on the wing. Edwards defending.
That's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
To the middle. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Edwards got 6 assists here tonight. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Looking to get back on track here, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
A guy many call a walking bucket, and Donovan Mitchell knows how to find those needed points.
Randall down low, covered by Mobley. Randall no good. Now, here's Mitchell. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Julius Randle under tremendous pressure with the big bucket.
That free throw good from Randall.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Mitchell drops them both.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Here's Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Here's Mitchell. Out to Wade. Out to the wing. At 6. Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Mitchell from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Mitchell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
There are just certain guys that have the clutch instinct, and Donovan Mitchell, one of those.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
Substitution for the Timberwolves.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Edwards. Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Allen slams it in.
And just seizing the moment. Allen not shying away in the clutch.
Edwards looking it over Mitchell. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's Mitchell. 30 seconds left in the fourth. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 7. Here's Allen. It's stolen by Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Wade kicks to Garland. And he gets the bucket. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This one for 3. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And a chance now to send it over to David. All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting it. Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Derek White.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Capella in at center. Risache, no good. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And it was an entertaining game, but hard to win when you're inconsistent.
And the three-pointer goes. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And Risache gets it to go.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Risache out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Chums, thank you. Good stuff.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And Young, here we go. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Young attacking. And there it is for him.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday, fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by White. Now Johnson. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Holiday taking his time here. Capella against Porzingis. And the layup is good off the glass. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Horford, he's checked in from Boston. And the change for the Hawks. Hunter's checked in. Hawks trail by 3. Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Launches a 3. On target from range. Young's got 7 points.
Well, Young's got the green light off the catch there and everywhere else.
Horford, a screen on Johnson. Tatum passes to Brown. Fires from deep. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Back to Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And finished off by Tatum.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the rim.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Outside Hunter. On the wing, Daniels. Outside Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Graham.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
And here's Young. 7 points in the game. Inside. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Brown. And quickly, the 2K leaderboard, showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. Boston, 3rd.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end. Denying shots left and right over the past month.
Now here's Holiday. Tight defense on him. Pass to Horford. The 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Oh, my. Talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Outside Bogdanovich. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Okongwu, the pass to Johnson. Bogdanovich with it. 4-3. Holiday grabs the miss. Left side, Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Horford for 3. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Hawks trail by 5. To the middle. Horford with a steal. Here's Hauser over Hunter. The jumper from the wing off target. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Boston out in front, up 5. And the second quarter about. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Bogdanovich and Rizashe, the wingmen. DeAndre Hunter is out there with a Kongwu. And it's Krejci in at the 1. Hawks trail by 5. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Pass to Hauser. Here's Tatum. Tatum drops the hammer.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Over to the left wing. Here's Rizashe. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And down it goes. 2 points. Rizashe's got 6.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Screen by Horford. Down low. Here's Hauser. No made baskets yet. Tatum from long range. Tatum drills the 3.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Roddy, he's checked in for Atlanta. Wallace comes in for Krejci. Hunter on the wing. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Celtics. Sitting pretty at this point of the season. Second place and looking to move to first. And checking out the Hawks, 5 spots from the top.
You know, for the Celtics, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Chance for an update here on Jaylen Brown. Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Celtics was able to update me on the situation. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. And for a team with definite title hopes, it will now be a case of next man up until he can return.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Hawks trail by 7. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Here's Hauser. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Porzingis. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Right side, Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Shoots from 12. Good as the jump shot falls. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Well within his arsenal. Bogdanovich doesn't hesitate when given the mid-range jump shot.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Boston with some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Tillman. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Celtics lead by 7. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Rizachet. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Young. Inside, it's Trae Young.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Outside White. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Hawks trail by 5. The 3 from Rizachet. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Left side, Brown. Holiday against Young. And the basket by Holiday. 9 points in the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
A good look from Young. A rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown passes to Tatum. Now Porzingis. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Rizachet, defended by Brown. Here's Young. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Drew Holiday.
Yeah, the defense is right to challenge Young inside, but he's a persistent guy.
And the Celtics making a change here. Cornette's checked in, and he can't hit the second. That one's good for 2. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
Brown passes to Holiday. Atlanta with a rebound. Here's Daniels. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, and I thought he was locked in defensively. I think he had like 3 steals on the night.
Brown inside. 4 seconds left. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome, one and...
In that game against the Warriors, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Hawks.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecued chicken.
It's the centerpiece of healthy, balanced diet, Ernie.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Boston leading by 6, and the Celtics far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
Holiday at the 1, with White at the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court, and it's Porzingis in at the center position. That's the Boston 5, and that one drops.
I mean, look. Trae Young is getting whatever he wants. Just keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Brown. And here's Porzingis. Shoots over Capella. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Capella, screen on Holiday. Young from long range. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Porzingis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Johnson. Stan, we've seen a resurgence for Kristaps Porzingis over the last few seasons. What changed?
Well, Brian, he really dug down into the numbers, identifying his best shot profile and really focusing on that. It's helped his efficiency.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Drew Holiday.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department, and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Pass to Johnson. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Fires from the wing. Rizachet, no good. Celtics lead by 3. Here's Hauser. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. To the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Fearless Trae Young.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him.
Hauser passes to Horford. Here he goes, up and in on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 5.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly, Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards Paulo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guys, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Johnson to the left wing. The three from Rizashe. Hauser grabs the board. Boston leading by 3. Back to Cornet. Clock at 6. Pass to Springer. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And so it's Gwen Snyder here calling timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. We have a chance. The 2K leaderboard showing the NBA's best when it comes to steals. Atlanta second.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Hawks trail by 5. Here's Krejci, still without a bucket. Bogdanovich from long range drills it from deep.
Well, anyone can tell you Bogdanovich is a volume three-point shooter. It's the focus of his game.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And credit to Bogdanovich for not giving up there. He gets his shot off and wins a foul for his trouble.
One of the more consistent players in the league, Stan, Bogdanovich.
Yeah, Brian, averages in double figures every year, shoots it well from deep, a very underrated ball handler and playmaker. You love having guys like Bogdanovich that you can rely on every night.
Holiday passes to White. Back to Holiday. Good work there as it goes. Holiday's got 11.
Well, at 6'4", Holiday is a bigger guard, and that really helps him in the paint.
Here's Krejci. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Roddy for the lead. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Bogdanovich against White. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer, no good. Now here's Bogdanovich. Shoots over Brown. That one off the back iron and out. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Celtics out in front, up by 2. And fourth. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Then there's Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Krejci in at the point. And the basket is good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Hauser, back to Tatum. Pass to Hauser. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Here's Krejci. Outside Bogdanovich. From behind the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Well, always ready to get off a three of his own. That last bucket was just added motivation for Bogdanovich.
Here's Hauser. Rebound Atlanta. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Krejci. And that misses. That would have put him up. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip.
First team foul.
And he makes a first. And Boston with some changes. Peterson, he's checked in for Horford. And Holiday subbed in for Hauser. And a change for the Hawks. Young, he's checked in for Krejci. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And Boston with some changes. Jaylen Brown comes in for Peterson. And it's White in for Pritchard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Young with it. Outside Hunter. To the paint. Roddy, no good. Boston leading by 4. Cornette passes to Tatum. Back to Cornette. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Roddy. Risache, he's checked in for Hunter. And Daniels is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Outside Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Back to Johnson. Here's Young. He's covered by Holiday. And Young gets it to go.
Well, Young is so tenacious that it balances out any of the size differential in the paint.
White looking it over. Outside Tatum. Over Johnson. Tatum can't hit. For Atlanta, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Down low. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in the game. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
Young against Holiday. Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Young's got 21.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornette. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Huge bucket by Holiday there. His team really needed that one.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Risache to tie it up. Holiday grabs the miss.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Young against Holiday. Pass to Capella. 1:25 left in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young. And the layup falls. Young's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Coming up big in the clutch. Trae Young lives for these moments.
Pass to Tatum. Brown looking around. Back to Tatum. Outside White. Launches it. And it's Tatum missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Young. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Ooh, knocks down the clutch free throw.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Outside Holiday. And it's good.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. What do you think coach will be drawing up here?
They're looking good, but they can't afford to take their foot off the pedal. They have to lock down the perimeter and prevent a three.
Young against Holiday. Floats one. Boston pulls it in, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And it's the Celtics ball. 2-point game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third team foul. At the line, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. It falls! And that one brings them within 1.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Absolutely need a 3 here.
And so it's Boston who scrapes by with the win. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.